The 2006 Open Championship was the 135th Open Championship, played from 20 to 23 July at Royal Liverpool Golf Club. Tiger Woods held off Chris DiMarco, Ernie Els, Jim Furyk, and Sergio García for a two-shot victory. The win was his second consecutive Open Championship title and third overall. It was also Woods' first major tournament win since the death of his father, Earl Woods, in May. The purse was £4 million, and the winner received £720,000. Using conversion rates at the time of the tournament, the purse was €5,797,724 for the European Tour's Order of Merit rankings and $7,300,000 for the PGA Tour's money list. History of the Open Championship at Royal Liverpool. Royal Liverpool first hosted the Open Championship in 1897 and the 2006 Open was the 11th to be held at Royal Liverpool. This was the first Open at Royal Liverpool since 1967, a 39-year absence. Royal Liverpool's list of champions includes Harold Hilton, Sandy Hurd, Arno Massey, John Henry Taylor, 11-time major winner Walter Hagen, 7-time major winner and amateur Bobby Jones, Alf Pagem, Fred Daly, Peter Thompson, and Roberto D'Vincenzo. Course lengths of the course for previous Opens: 1,967 to 6,995 yards, par 72. 1,956 to 6,960 yards, par 71. 1,947 to 6,978 yards, par 68. Field 1. First 10 and anyone tying for 10th place in the 2005 Open Championship: Michael Campbell, Fred Couples, Sergio García, Retief Goosen, Bernhard Langer, Colin Montgomery, Jeff Ogilvy, Jose Maria Olazabal, Vijay Singh, Tiger Woods, Seth Ballesteros, Mark Calcavecchia, Ben Curtis, John Daly, David Duval, Ernie Els, Nick Faldo, Todd Hamilton, Paul Lawrie, Tom Lehman, Sandy Lyle, Mark O'Meara, Tom Watson. Eligible but not competing: Ian Baker Finch, Tony Jacklin, Justin Leonard, Johnny Miller, Greg Norman, Nick Price, Bill Rogers, Tom Weiscott, Robert Allenby, Stephen Ames, Stuart Appleby, Thomas Bjorn, Bart Bryant, Angel Cabrera, Chad Campbell, Paul Casey, K. J. Choi, Stuart Sink, Tim Clark, Darren Clark, Ben Crane, Chris DiMarco, Luke Donald, Jim Furyk, Lucas Glover, Padraig Harrington, Tim Heron, David Howell, Miguel Angel Jimenez, Brad Job, Zach Johnson, Shingo Katayama, Davis Love III, Paul McGinley, Phil Mickelson, Aaron Oberholzer, Nick O'Hearn, Rod Pambling, Kenny Perry, Carl Peterson, Rory Sabatini, Adam Scott, Henrik Stenson, Scott Verplank, Mike Weir. Eligible but not competing: Trevor Immelman, David Toms, Stephen Dodd, Nick Doherty, Bradley Dredge, Nicholas Fast, Kenneth Ferry, Ian Poulter, Scott Drummond. 6. First 3 and anyone tying for third place, not exempt, in the top 20 of the European Tour Order of Merit for 2006 on completion of the 2006 BMW Championship: Paul Broadhurst, Johan Edfors. 7. First 2 European Tour members and any European Tour members tying for second place, not exempt, in a cumulative money list taken from all official European Tour events from the British Masters up to and including the Open de France and including the US Open: John Bickerton, Robert Carlson. 8. The leading player, not exempt, in the first 10 and ties of each of the 2006 Open de France, 2006 European Open and the 2006 Scottish Open: Marcus Fraser, Andre Romero, Anthony Wall. 9. The U. Richbeam, Sean Mashiel, Fred Funk, Sean O'Hare. 14. First 3 and anyone tying for third place, not exempt, in the top 20 of the official money list of the PGA Tour for 2006 on completion of the FedEx St. Jude Classic. 15. First 2 PGA Tour members and any PGA Tour members tying for second place, not exempt, in a cumulative money list taken from the Players' Championship and the 5 PGA Tour events leading up to and including the 2006 Western Open. Billy Andrade, J.J. Henry. 16. The leading player, not exempt, having applied above, in the first 10 and ties of each of the 2006 Buick Championship, the 2006 Western Open and the 2006 John Deere Classic. Matthew Goggin, Hunter May and John Senden. 17. Playing members of the 2005 President's Cup teams, Mark Hensby, Peter Leonard, Thawon Wairach and Charles Schwartzel. Keiichiro Fukubori, Yasuharu Amano. 24. The leading 4 players, not exempt, in the 2006 Mizuno Open: Hirsuko Tatsuhiko Ichihara, Wayne Perska, David Smale. 25. First 2 and anyone tying for second place, not exempt, having applied above, in a cumulative money list taken from all official Japan Golf Tour events from the 2006 Japan PGA Championship up to and including the 2006 Mizuno Open. Toshinori Muto, Hideto Tanihara, Julian Guerrier. 28. The U. Eduardo Molinari, Marius Thorpe International Final Qualifying Africa, Warren Avery, Thomas Aiken, Bruce Vaughan, Ross Wellington, Australasia, Adam Bland, Ben Bunny, Bradley Hughes, Michael Wright, Asia, Shiv Kapoor, Jared Lyle, Unho Park, America, Aaron Baddeley, Steve Elkington, J.B. Holmes, Jerry Kelly, Jeff Maggott, Greg Owen, Tom Purnes, Jr., Ted Purdy, Brett Quigley, Vaughan Taylor, Bo Van Pelt, Lee Westwood, Brett Wetterick, Europe, Jamie Donaldson, Simon Dyson, Richard Green, Peter Hedblom, Soren Kjeldsen, Barry Lane, Sam Little, Graham McDowell, Lewis Oosthuizen, Mark Pilkington, Philip Price, Robert Rock, Carlos Ridiles, Marco Ruiz, Brad Rumford, Lee Slattery, Richard Stern, Simon Wakefield. Local final qualifying: Conway, John Bevan, Warren Blayton, Mikko Ilonen. Form B: Andrew Marshall, Darren Paris, Jim Payne, Wallasey, Marcus Breyer, Gary Day, Daniel Dennison, West Lancashire, Adam Frayne, Gary Lockerbie, Nick Ludd. Well alternates. The OWGR from the 9th of July was used to determine alternates. 4 alternates gained places in the field: Simon Khan, Andrew Buckle, Gonzalo Fernandez Castano, Jeff Sluman. Past champions in the field. Made the cut, missed the cut. Source: round summaries. First round. Graham McDowell of Northern Ireland was the opening round leader at 66, which broke the course record set by Roberto de Vicenzo in 1967. Defending champion Tiger Woods led a group of 5 others at 67. There were 67 rounds under par, with 32 rounds in the 60s, which broke the record of 59 subpar rounds in the first round of the Open Championship at St Andrews in 1995. Second round. Tiger Woods stormed into the lead at 12 under with a 65, which included an eagle from 209 yards on the 14th hole, one of the toughest holes at Royal Liverpool. Ernie Els also shot 65 and was 1 shot behind Woods, who was 6-0 when leading a major after 36 holes. Chris DiMarco, whose mother died suddenly of a heart attack the 4th of July, emerged from his slump with a 65 and was 3 shots behind at 135. 71 players made the 36-hole cut at 143 or better. Amateurs: Thorpe, Molinari, Guerrier, Dennison. Third round. Moving day ended with Tiger Woods still holding a one-shot lead, but with 3 golfers right on his heels. Ernie Els, in the final pairing, matched Woods with an identical 71. Chris DiMarco and Sergio García were also within one shot. García holed out a 9-iron from 167 yards for eagle on the second hole, and took only 29 shots on the outward 9 to finish with a 7 under 65. Final round. Woods fought off 3 of the best golfers in the world to win his 3rd Open Championship title. While Els and Garcia faded, DiMarco made a gritty rally to close with a 68 for a solo runner-up finish 2 strokes back. After the clinching putt, Woods buried his head in the shoulder of caddy Steve Williams and sobbed uncontrollably. Having won his first major since the passing of his father Earl Woods 2 months earlier. On the way to victory, Woods hit 86% of fairways and tied the lowest Open Championship score of 270. Woods became the first player since Tom Watson in 1982-83 to win golf's oldest championship in consecutive years. Woods improved his perfect record in majors to 11-0 when entering the final round with at least a share of the lead. Amateurs, Thorpe, Molinari. Scorecard final round cumulative tournament scores relative to par. Source.